Hello everybody, welcome again. We continue learning verbs in Spanish and I just want to remind you to please follow me and subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss anything, okay? So today I'm gonna teach you 4 verbs. I'm gonna teach you more than 4, but you'll see later, okay? So these are basic verbs in Spanish that we really should know. Okay, so the first one is hacer. And hacer is do or make. Okay, so in English, you say, I do my homework, right? And I make the lunch or I make the breakfast. I make a robot. Let's make a robot. That's a lesson I had last week in my school. So you say make and do for one verb in Spanish, which is hacer. Okay, so hacer is going to be conjugated and it has the tricky one different verb. Okay, we have seen that before in a previous video. So hacer is going to be yo hago. Okay, yo hago la tarea. La tarea is the homework. So, yo hago la tarea. But you remember that I explained to you that we usually, very often, we take the root of the verb without the ending, er, ir, ar, right? Creo. So, we take the root and then we add the endings that I already taught you, right? But here in the first person, me, yo, right? We're going to conjugate hago. Yo hago la tarea, okay? In la tarea, I'm going to write it here, but I'm also going to write it in the description. So you have it there, the new word of the vocabulary. La tarea, it's the homework. Yo hago la tarea. And the rest of the pronouns are going to be conjugated with the same pattern, right? So it's going to be as and then the following ending. So, tú haces la tarea. Él, ella, eso hace la tarea. Nosotros siempre hacemos la tarea. Ustedes y ellos is going to be the same, so hacen. Ustedes y ellos hacen la tarea, okay? But I can also make the food, right? I can do the homework, but I can also make the food. And food in English, in Spanish, is going to be la comida. La comida. Comida is food. Very important word, right? So, yo hago la comida. So you remember when we learned that in English to be is going to be ser y estar, right? We learned this on the first video. Very basic, super important. So yo soy, yo estoy. But in Spanish it's going to be vice versa with this verb. So do and make, do is going to be and make are going to be just one verb, which is hacer. Okay? Good. So, yo hago la comida, tú haces la comida. How to say he makes the food? Él hace la comida. They make the food. Ellos hacen la comida. Okay? They do the homework. Ellos hacen la tarea. Okay? So it's going to be like vice versa from to be. To be in English is to in Spanish, and hacer in Spanish is to in English. Cool? Okay. Now, we have hacer, right? Now, because we are advancing fast, let's make this sentence in negative form. You remember how to do it? So, we just have to add no. Okay? No, it's very simple because it's pretty similar in English, right? Okay. So, no. Yo no hago la tarea. Tú no haces la comida. Ustedes no hacen la tarea. Ellos no hacen la comida. Very simple. What about the question form? The simple question form. which would be, do you make the food? ¿Tú haces la tarea? ¿Ustedes hacen la tarea? Remember, in Spanish, only you have to raise the tone when you speak. And if you need to write it down, you just need to add the question marks, which in Spanish is going to be at the beginning, in the end, right? At the end, sorry. So it's going to be, ¿ustedes hacen la comida? ¿Ellos hacen la tarea? Okay? Cool. Now let's go with the second one. It's going to be tener. Okay? So tener is to have. To have, we know that in English can be also our auxiliary verb haber. Okay? This is in Spanish. We're gonna learning later because we're only learning simple forms, okay? Simple forms of conjugating the verbs. But for now, we're going to learn that to have is tener. So tener is also going to be a little bit different with the first person. Sorry. So yo tengo. What do I have? Yo tengo. Well, I'm gonna tell you, that what you're listening, that you're hearing, it's my dog. I actually have 3. So if dog is perro, okay, perro, this is going to be one of the words that is going to be a little bit difficult to pronounce because we have the okay, but in English you don't have it. It's okay, you can say perro. Many of our students say that until they get it. Okay, it's just practice, as I told you before. So, yo tengo, how's 3? 3. So, yo tengo 3 perros. Yo tengo 3 perros, okay? Now, vamos a trabajar con un perro. Y un perro en inglés va a ser a dog, okay? So, tú tienes, tú tienes. Tú tienes un perro, ¿ok? Tú tienes un perro. Él tiene un perro. Ella tiene un perro. Bueno, el perro no puede tener un perro, pero puede tener un perrito. So, eso tiene un perrito, ¿sí? Ok, so, nosotros tenemos. Ajá, so, see here, we are facing let's say a difficult verb. Why difficult? Because it varies within the same verb, within the same form of the conjugation. But it's okay. Practice is always the key. So, yo tengo un perro. I have a dog. You have a dog. Tú tienes un perro. He has a dog. Él tiene un perro. We have a dog. My husband and I, nosotros tenemos, okay? With the same root, tener, and it's going to be actually the first one which is conjugated in this form, but it's okay. Y ustedes tienen. So here, in this case, tienen. In this case, only nosotros, only we is going to be with the same format I gave you at the beginning, okay? So you get the root, tenemos, right? Every other person is going to be different, but okay, just practicing. Don't worry. It's going to be easier when you learn this, okay? So, ustedes tienen un perro, okay? So, let's practice the negative form. You don't have a dog. Tú no tienes un perro. We don't have a dog. Nosotros no tenemos un perro. I don't have a dog. Yo no tengo un perro. Okay? Good. So we have hacer, we have tener. Let's practice the question form. How do you say, do they have a dog? ¿Ellos tienen un perro? Very good. Okay, so, do I have a dog? ¿Yo tengo un perro? Ok, entonces, vamos con el tercer verbo de hoy, which I'm explaining to you in English, in Spanish. Okay, so let's go with the third verb, which is going to be poner. Poner is to put something, which is very common. We use it very often in our daily basis, right? So poner. Poner, you see, so far we have 3 verbs which end in er, and none of them are conjugating the same. So yeah, we cannot generalize. I can give you the form, but Spanish is going to have lots and lots and lots of exceptions. Okay, so let's go with poner. Okay, poner is going to be yo pongo. What do I put? Okay, so this is a marker. In Spanish, un marcador. Yo pongo un marcador sobre la mesa. En la mesa, I think you know, but la mesa is going to be the table. Sobre is going to be on, and this is very, very important. So, yo pongo un marcador sobre la mesa. I put a marker on the table. Yo pongo un marcador sobre la mesa. Okay? It's going to be, it's getting harder. It's okay. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. Let's go with tú pones. You know, when we say, I set the table, it means that you put the glasses and the dish and the fork and knife, everything ready to eat. You say, you set the table, right? In Spanish, you can say, tú pones la mesa. Okay? You set the table, tú pones la mesa. Yo pongo un marcador sobre la mesa. I put a marker on the table. Tú pones la mesa. You make the table ready for everybody to start eating, right? So, tú pones la mesa, okay? Remember, every word of the vocabulary today is going to be on the description below. So, you can get it from there and it's not going to be very difficult for you, okay? So, tú pones la mesa. Él pone la mesa. Él pone la mesa. Ella pone la mesa. Ella pone un marcador sobre la mesa. Okay? She puts a marker on the table. Ella pone un marcador sobre la mesa. We put the table. Nosotros ponemos la mesa. Ustedes y ellos ponen la mesa. Ponen la mesa. Okay, so ustedes ponen la mesa, ellos ponen la mesa. Okay, ellos ponen un marcador sobre la mesa. Okay, good. Now let's go to, we know how to do the negative form, right? Entonces, how do you say, you don't put a marker on the table. Tú no pones un marcador sobre la mesa. Okay? How about the question form? Do we put the table? Nosotros ponemos la mesa. Nosotros ponemos la mesa. Good. A little tricky. Don't worry, I understand. Let's go with the last verb today. This last verb, okay, is going to be tomar. Tomar in Spanish can mean 2 things. Can mean to drink or it can mean to take. Because I taught you before to drink, which is beber, okay? It can be beber, it can be tomar. I told you that we in Latin America use tomar more often than beber, okay? But you can find tomar as to drink. Here, I'm going to teach you tomar as to take, okay? You can also hear agarrar, okay? I just put it here. I'm not gonna teach you. I just want to tell you that agarrar can also be to take, okay? But we're going to learn tomar as to take. So this is my water bottle, okay? It's my water bottle. Es mi botella de agua. Vamos a decir botella, Okay? Bottle, botella. So, yo tomo, which is going to be the same for okay, yo tomo la botella. I take the bottle. Yes? Tú tomas. So, we have the verb. And the root is tom, because the ending is R. This is going to be the first, and this is going to be the second one. We have 3. Remember? R, ir. So the first root ending is R. So yo tomo, tú tomas. This is going to be very, very regular. Él y ella toma. Él toma la botella. Ella toma la botella. Nosotros tomamos. Nosotros tomamos la botella. Y ustedes y ellos toman la botella. Yes? So, como digo, yo no tomo la botella. I don't take the bottle. Como digo, you don't take the bottle. Tú no tomas la botella. Ellos, English. They don't take the bottle. I just told you ellos. No toman la botella. Okay? And the question 4 will be, do you take the bottle? ¿Tú tomas la botella? So, affirmative. Tú tomas la botella. Question form. ¿Tú tomas la botella? Good. So you only raise your tone. That's it. Easy. Okay, so let's finish, okay, this video. Maybe it's too long, maybe it's too tricky, this tener, hacer, right? But it will get easier along the way, okay? Trust me. And don't miss anything, okay? See you on the next one.